While other streaming services are satisfied with just providing quality content, BingePipe is never satisfied. We have an insatiable hunger for content that haunts our every waking hour. Please, enjoy this game, because we have forgotten how to enjoy anything.
As a mom, I used to stay up nights worried about what my kids were watching on TV. But then I got BingePipe. With hours and hours of quality movies, TV programs, and game shows, I haven't had time to worry about my kids at all. Whoa! A movie about a horse that's also a doctor? Looks like I'm missing another dance recital.
Coming soon to BingePipe, this.
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, it's me, Evan Jacover. You might remember me from Evan Jacover, Best Friend for Hire. Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of money in the friendship business, so that's why I've decided to rebrand.
BingePipe is ignoring our lawyers and presenting You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, we'll be your alibi if you'll be ours.
Hey, it's your host, Cookie Masterson, and here's a free idea. Pants for plants. You're welcome. I view you two as my children, in that I've already chosen a favorite. Okay, let's begin.
Time for question 1.
First up, Silver Web Surfer. What accurate prediction would 538 statistician Nate Silver make about the silver in his body? I will expel less than 10% of the silver I consume today. I will expel approximately 33% of the silver I consume today. I will expel approximately 50% of the silver I consume today. Or I will expel over 99% of the silver I consume today. So who got it? I still believe in you. This would have worked. The average human will consume between 70 and 88 micrograms of silver a day, but will excrete over 99% of it. He may not get every exit poll right, but when it comes to his butt, he's always spot on.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not try, is a baby driver similar to a mini driver? If Baby from the movie Baby Driver learned to drive at the age a baby giraffe learns to walk, how fast would the baby become a baby driver? 1 second after birth, 1 minute after birth, 1 hour after birth, or 1 day after birth? Let's see how that shook out.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Were you thinking this one? Baby giraffes are up and walking an hour after they're born. Now, if you ever give birth to a baby driver, just remember to cut the umbilical cord before you give it the keys.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Here's one for you. Synchronized siblings. And let's do a mic check because it's time for this or that. I'm going to read off 7 movies or TV shows with brother in the title, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a story where the brothers form a band or musical act, or the brothers do not form a band. Don't think too hard, I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a bro band movie or a no band movie. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. The Naked Brothers Band. Band of Brothers. Blues Brothers. Oh brother, where art thou? Property Brothers. The Brothers Bloom. Step Brothers. You really excel in the middle lane. Moving right along.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
How about this one? Please think responsibly. What should Bombay Sapphire Gin update its name to? New Delhi Sapphire, Agra Sapphire, Mumbai Sapphire, or Kathmandu Sapphire? Let's see who got it. Insert banana peel sound effect. My buzzer isn't working, but should have picked this. In 1995, the Indian city of Bombay changed its name to Mumbai. Ask any bartender. You'd be surprised how many martinis are sent back because of geographical inaccuracies. This one's known as cat scratch undiagnosed medical condition. So I'm trying out a new vet, and I'm not sure I like this guy. The vet diagnosed my cat Poopsie with catamenia, but something tells me that's not likely because cats don't sweat, cats don't menstruate, cats don't see color, or cats don't get dandruff. So what'd you pick? Please try harder, my pet's health is on the line. Catamenia is another word for menstrual flow, but cats don't menstruate when they're in heat. Besides, Poopsie is a boy, I think. Round one is dead to me. How's everyone doing?
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for your opponent in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus if they choose incorrectly.
Yeah, thanks for that. Player 2, your only hope is to answer quick before player 1 has time to screw. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
6 trombones is not a parade.
And now, casual dining for the enlightened mind. I just had lunch at the Philosopher Cafe. It's like an Applebee's if Applebee's made you confront your own mortality. Which appetizer pays tribute to the father of existentialism? A thrice-baked Play-Doh potato, a Comte croissant with beef drizzles, a farmyard flatbread with Kierkegaard Swiss chard, or a cheese-blasted Hobbs corn on the cobs. Well. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. Say, can you answer a moving target? Who picked what? Truth is subjective, but you're definitely wrong. This what you had in mind? Soren Kierkegaard is known as the father of existentialism because he gave birth to the concept with his brain. You know, like fathers do. Nice screw job, player 1. Enjoy your cash.
Hey, question.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a question where you don't count your chickens before they've hatched, or a question where you do count your chickens before they've hatched? Pick an option on your device now. Your choices cancel each other out. We'll pick one ourselves and ignore this chilling failure of the democratic process.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Oh, here's a good one. A question where you do count your chickens before they're hatched. If you have 6 eggs and 3 chickens, how many chickens do you have? 3, 6, 9, or 1,200? And how'd we do? Because you are counting her chickens before they've hatched, your 6 eggs get added to your 3 chickens, so it's 9 chickens. But you're playing a very dangerous game. Oh God, sorry.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here's one I like to call Clicklit. If Albert Camus had used clickbait to write The Stranger, what would have been his first line? 11 things everyone called Ishmael knows to be true. The 13 most pleasurable parts of burning. Mother died today and the clapback was insane. Or exterminators hate him. This guy woke up transformed into a monstrous vermin. Okay, what'd you pick? Want a hot tip on a right answer? Mother died today is the first line from Camus' The Stranger. If you click on existentialist clickbait, nothing happens because life is meaningless. Here we have Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
First discovered in Switzerland. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, who chose what? Don't even look. Author Mary Shelley first conceived the idea for Frankenstein while staying in Geneva, Switzerland with her husband. Switzerland, come for the chocolate and the cheese, stay for the tortured monsters.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Next up, getting away from it all. Hashtag so free. If Wi-Fi hotspots corresponded with volcanic hotspots, what selfie would I have the best chance of immediately posting to Instagram? A thumbs up in the Australian outback, duck lips at Yellowstone National Park, pretending to be surprised on Cyprus, or a glimpse of my butt in a mirror on a cruise to Antarctica? What'd you guys pick? I'm sure you meant well. A volcanic hotspot is where the Earth's mantle is so hot that it pierces through the tectonic plates. My ideal vacation is 5 minutes of outdoors time, followed by 5 minutes of Twitter time, followed by one some more. Rinse and repeat. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Pack mentality. Figure out who belongs in these packs. Good luck. Congratulations, Player 2. No one thought you could do it, but you won. Congrats, my friend, even though we all know...
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe will honor the terms of the bet and present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, no one can stand in our way.
I'm Cookie, and this is You Don't Know Jack, the trivia free-for-all that has no rules. But it does have many, many guidelines, and you're expected to follow them all. Either there's two of you, or my double vision is back. Okay, no turning back.
Time for question 1.
Kicking things off, GPS, Godzilla positioning system. So, Godzilla is on his way to destroy Tokyo, but can't seem to find the island it's located on. What does he roar in frustration? Or... Hope you like what you picked. I am Groot. Honshu, the largest of the 4 major islands that make up Japan, is where Tokyo is located. It's so like Godzilla to get lost. That would never happen to Mothra. That's why I'm totally Team Mothra. Hashtag Team Mothra.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. How now, laughing cow? I bought some laughing cow cheese just in case I ever get invited to a party, and I'm looking at the package. I didn't notice this before, but what accessory is the laughing cow wearing? Necklace, glasses, hair bow, or earrings? Okay, let's take a look. It's not you, it's your answer. The laughing cow cheese cow is indeed laughing, all while wearing a tasteful pair of cheese earrings. She is also completely naked except for those earrings, to which I say, live your life, laughing cow.
Why don't we do it with 3?
It's time for Mademoiselle Pac-Man. And you don't need a joystick to play this dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 fruits, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a flavor of LaCroix sparkling water, an item in Ms. Pac-Man, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between LaCroix, Ms. Pac-Man, or both. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Good. Orange. Lemon. Banana. Mango. Cherry. Apricot. Lime. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. But player 1, you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
The Binge Pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for your opponent to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus if they answer incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
We care enough so you don't leave us.
I don't need you anymore.
Coming up next, a soft, easily spread crime. If Brie Larson were convicted of Brie larceny, what crime would she be guilty of committing? Selling cheese without the proper permits, stealing cheese, counterfeiting cheese, or cheese murder? I love this part. It's important to check the authenticity of your cheese. Also, the authenticity of your answers. The preferred answer is, larceny is the crime of taking property from possession of another with intent to permanently deprive the owner of that property. You know, stealing. I think the real crime is she didn't steal any crackers to go with it. Feast your eyes upon this. You can't spell women without omen. If you took a BuzzFeed quiz to find out which Greek mythology maiden are you, you accurately predicted your answer and no one believed you. What are you? Basically a Persephone, such a Hecuba, fully an Electra, or totally a Cassandra. So watch out. You got screwed in the back, player 2. Please enjoy the large print edition of this question. And how'd we do? What? No. It was this one all along. In Greek mythology, poor Cassandra was given the gift of prophecy with a side of, no one will ever believe you. If you don't know which member of your friend group is the Cassandra, it's definitely you. Way to screw, player 1. Have some cash. Round 1 is history. Numbers don't lie. Let's take a look.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And don't forget, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 2, before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, I'll keep this one short. Whose shorts are blue? SpongeBob SquarePants, Dora the Explorer, Bart Simpson, or Charlie Brown? Okay, who chose what? No. Bart almost always wears an orange t-shirt and blue shorts. I gotta find out what detergent he uses to keep those things so bright after 30 years.
Las peos se moquent de moi. 7.
Let's try. My love language is my love of language. If you're Dead Sea scrolling through dating profiles, what dating app are you on? eHebrew, OkCoptic, Arabic Mingle, or Coffee Meets Sanskrit? Brace yourself. You got hit by a screw, player 2. Don't forget your password. So what'd you pick? The Dead Sea Scrolls are ancient religious texts written primarily in Hebrew. eHebrew, where you can stop by and say shalom to fellow singles. That screw is a good move, player 1. This is your cash now.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a formal question or a question that keeps things casual? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will choose for you.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Behold, a formal question. To whom it may concern, I am inquiring as to which of these musical numbers was performed with aplomb by the effervescent artist Sia. Royals, fancy, chandelier, or suit and tie? Okay, what'd you pick? It will never be this one. Chandelier was a 2014 hit by Sia. Were we being clever when we made C the answer to a Sia question? Oh, maybe a little. Take a good look at Dear Postmates, pulls sund me fud. I'm trying to order a falafel from a Mediterranean restaurant with my phone, but it keeps coming up as no search results. Autocorrect is busted on my phone, and I don't know how to spell any of these words. Which of these searches is typo-free? Mediterranean restaurant falafel, Mediterranean restaurant falafel, Mediterranean restaurant falafel, or Mediterranean restaurant falafel? So who got it? And search. 20 results found. All right. While I'm ordering stuff I'm gonna need tonight, I should figure out how to spell diarrhea relief medicine. Next. Sometimes I like to pretend to be a little cowboy made out of human bones. Howdy, partner. I'm a human bone cowboy. I'm looking for some stirrups, but I'm unfamiliar with this here human skeleton. Can you direct me to the stirrup bone? It's up there in that there ear. I reckon it's in the hands. Now, looky here. It's in the heel, or so far as I know, it's at the base of the spine. Who picked what? Sucks to be you. Oh, hindsight. Oh, what might have been. The stirrup bone. The stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the body. It relays sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear. Yeah, usually when I play that character, it's a foreplay thing, but, you know, it's kind of fun to do it at work, too. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You're a monster. Not to put a label on it, but we're putting monster labels on it. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Excellent job, Player 2. You won. What are you waiting for, my validation? Get out of here!
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, I'm Alice. I'm a writer here at Jackbox Games. Just wanted to apologize real quick. I'm the one who wrote that question where Cookie Masterson pretends to be a tiny little cowboy made out of human bones. I wrote that question, honestly, it was like my second week, and I just didn't really know how the game worked. But now I get it. Now I get it, and I see that that was wrong. Pretty shocked that it got in, but since it did, just wanted to apologize.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Binge Pipe loves bingeable content like You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, please set up autopay and then forget that you did that.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and if the opportunity were to ever arise, I'd be honored to be your power of attorney. 2 players means we'll have twice as much fun as long as one of you doesn't suck. All right, we're taking off.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, only the freshest references. Which of these 80s catchphrases best describes the story of Icarus? Wax on, wax off, where's the beef, I'll be back, or gag me with a spoon? What'd you guys pick? Ah yes, the classic Greek myth of Icarus, the boy who tragically gagged on a spoon. It's a timeless tale. Want to see the answer? Icarus flew on wings made of wax and feathers until the sun melted his wings, causing him to fall to his death. Which is like Grody to the max.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called I Always Cry During Pixar Questions. If the boy from Coco traded his guitar for a Japanese instrument with 13 strings, what would you call the movie? Coco with a koto, Coco with a dogo, Coco with a mobo, or Coco with an oboe? Let's see how that shook out. A koto has 13 strings and a rectangular shape. And it may have the ability to connect you with your dead ancestors. I don't really know. I gave up after 2 lessons.
Why don't we do it with 3?
There is no hiding from... No, man's an island. And it's time for this or that. I'm gonna read you 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's the name of an island or a TV detective duo. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between an island or a detective duo. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. Trinidad and Tobago. Rizzolian Isles. Turks and Caicos. Wallace and Futuna. Benson and Stabler. McNulty and Bunk. Castle and Beckett. That was nice and forgettable. Let's get on with it, shall we?
I don't need you anymore.
Introducing Put on some pants, Dave. You know Michelangelo's statue, David? You'd probably recognize it if you saw its penis. If Michelangelo's David got in trouble with the law, based on where he's displayed, what might he receive? A lewd act fine from the London Police Department? An unholy display citation from the Vatican? An indecent exposure violation in Paris? Or a public nudity ticket from the Florence Police? Let's see who got it. Close-ish. Michelangelo's David is on display at the Accademia Gallery in Florence, Italy. If you've seen the statue, you'll find it ironic he got such a stiff fine. Coming up, sparkling urine. About how many 12-ounce cans of LaCroix could my bladder hold at once? 1.7 cans of Pamplemousse, 4 cans of Cran Raspberry, 5.5 cans of Muir Pepino, or 8.2 cans of Pure? Hope you like what you picked. Bit of bad news for you. You should have known. The capacity of an adult bladder is about 600 milliliters, or 20.2 ounces, or 1.7 cans of delicious, delicious LaCroix. That explains why I'm peeing 47 times a day. That's it for round one. Time to count your chips while sitting at the table.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, I want to help you. Please let me in. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So, do not be afraid to use that thing. Player 2, I'd answer fast if I were you, unless you're looking to get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
How about this one? Make like a hot drink and leaves. Which of these is not a real type of tea that can be spilled? I heard Chad steal... Oh, look out. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. Who else is tired of these boring old names? Okay, let's take a look. There is no tea variety officially known as red tea. But Brent really does need to get his life together.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Coming up next, you're a tool. Which 4 tools hang on that little iron thingy next to a fireplace? Shovel, broom, saw, tongs, poker, saw, hook, tongs, poker, saw, broom, hook, or poker, shovel, broom, tongs. And how do we do? Yep, these are the main 4 that hang on that thing. My granddad used to say a proper fire must be poked, shoveled, broomed, and tonged.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question about time or a question about space? Choose on your devices now. We have a tie. Binge Pipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Next, a question about space. Which of these fictional planets is now just empty space? Hoth, Dagobah, Alderaan, or Tatooine? What'd you guys pick? Good effort. Good effort. This one escaped you. Alderaan was blown up by the Death Star in the first Star Wars film, which was actually the fourth Star Wars film, or the sixth. Oh God, I don't know. Please don't send me angry emails. Introducing OMG. Let's say Cheese Whiz got in on the ghee biz. What would be the Ghee Whiz slogan? It's milk, fermented. It's cream, clotted. It's yogurt, diluted. Oh, hope you like what you picked. Ghee is clarified butter used in lots of Indian and Pakistani dishes. Ghee is better than butter because it's got even more butter per butter than butter. Does that make sense? There is no hiding from prepare to be softly rocked. What's the softest rock? The Talking Heads, Quartzny Love, Gypsum 41, or Marina and the Diamonds? Who picked what? Talc is a 1 on the mineral hardness scale, which means you can scratch it with your fingernail. I love rocks so soft it gets stuck in your head and under your fingernails. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Some of its parts. Take a look at these things and tell me what they're made of. Good luck. Player 2's got it! Nice work, Player 2. A win is a win no matter how small. So incredibly small. It's probably safe to say,
You don't know Jack!
teen men and women, all living in one house, where they're forced to watch season 5 of The Bachelor, but while wearing headphones, so we don't have to get the rights to that show.
I can't believe Jake tried to...
Haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, sorry. Can you pass the chips?
The Bachelor Season 5, Watching House Season 2, only on Binge Pipe.
Hey kids, do you believe in a world of make-believe? Yeah! Then you too are susceptible to identity theft.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
Who wants to count my credit score? It won't take long.
Binge Pipe is a little too proud of this menu screen.
You